Tuning into today's video, we'll have a quick look at the snow that's on the way for Friday or Friday afternoon in the west, Friday evening and overnight into Saturday morning in the east. We've got a substantial fall of snow coming again for some parts of the country, but we've also got a risk of rain and freezing rain with this because it's milder Atlantic air moving into the cold air that's sitting over the country at the moment. Eventually that mild Atlantic air will win the battle, or milder Atlantic air will win the battle, and we'll start to get a fall, but in process I think we do have the risk of some snow, so we'll have a quick look at all the detail in a moment. For example, I just want to mention the advertising will usually be a video ad overlay my web videos at gavsweathervids.com. Please play those videos, you'll be supporting gavsweathervids.com if you do that. So I just want to start off with tonight's temperatures. It's going to be a very, very cold night tonight if the cloud breaks up. Now, in theory, we've got high pressure coming down across the country with drier air, so the cloud should break up and start to produce some sunshine. It's taking a long time for that cloud to break up here where I am in Northamptonshire. I don't know about where you are, but certainly the theory is that the cloud should break up more through today to reveal sunshine, but then tonight those temperatures really are going to drop, and this is the GFS model forecast. Temperatures as low as minus 12 degrees tonight through the West Midlands and into parts of Wales over the deepest of the snow covers and over the deepest of the snow cover, and many areas getting down to minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 10. Really is going to be a very, very cold night, but again it's dependent on that cloud breaking up, so we're just going to have to wait and see on that one. So this is the snow event that's coming in for tomorrow. It's going to be ending the cold spell. This is the facts charts from the UK Met Office, the human interpretation of the models by the forecasters at the Met Office. And we can see the high pressure that's been giving us all of the cold weather for the last couple of weeks is starting to collapse away into Central Europe. Low pressure is beginning to develop in the Atlantic, moving in. Notice it's got a warm front there heading in towards Ireland and a cold front following along behind. So if this warm front moved across the country, the snow risk would be very slight indeed. But what happens is that as we move through another 12 hours, this is for lunchtime, right, as we move on to midnight on Friday into Saturday, we find that warm front and the cold front has occluded out across the British Isles. So we've now got an occlusion. We've pushed down the warm sector into France, and this is a classic signal really for a snow event to be taking place across the country as the warm front and the cold front occlude the cold air, undercuts the mild air that's riding over the top from the Atlantic, and yeah, that's a classic sort of signal for a snow event in the eastern parts of the country. But that front will keep on moving, and eventually it will introduce that milder Atlantic air. So this is the precipitation forecast for tomorrow from the high resolution model. This is for lunchtime tomorrow. We've got the warm front here coming into Ireland, heading into western coasts of England, Wales and Scotland. Already the signal there for snow across central parts. Scotland, pink remember is snow, blue is rain. And as we move on into 6 o'clock in the evening, well then the model is predicting a very heavy snowfall there through much of Scotland, down into northwestern parts of England and into North Wales as well. We're likely to be seeing rain in the southwest of Wales, so chances are for southwest Wales we're in the warm sector, so we never really get any snow from this, and also down into southwest England as well. Now the problem here is that I've got very frozen snow covered ground in a lot of places, so as this rain falls onto that frozen snow covered ground we do run the risk of seeing some quite nasty freezing rain and maybe some sheet ice beginning to develop. So far west and southwest areas look out for ice, but for other areas into the north and the northeast of the country, we're definitely looking at the risk of snow. And as we move through into midnight on Saturday morning, well this looks quite alarming. Very, very heavy snow there being forecast by the NAE model across much of northern England, down into the Midlands, in towards Lincolnshire and northeast England. If this is right, we're looking at anything up to 10 to 20 centimetres of snow very widely in this area. Now, of course, we have to keep in mind that as this clears, it will start to thaw out quite quickly as the air is coming in off the Atlantic. The dew points will be higher, even though the air temperature won't be especially warm over the weekend, but the dew points will be higher. So this will thaw out pretty quick, but it is going for a very substantial snow event across across many parts of the country through the course of Friday night. So if you're out and about, if you plan on going out and about tomorrow night, do be aware of this, that there could be some very nasty snow indeed around the midnight on Saturday morning. And as we move through into 6 a.m. on Saturday morning, which is as far as the NAE model goes, the snow is still going there in the north and the east of the country, but it's turning back towards rain on the back edge, notice, even into parts of Midlands, South East England to Northwest England. Yeah, we've got the signal there for rain, the snow turning back to rain, and that's, as I say, as the milder air does start to move in off the Atlantic. So it looks as though we're going to have another substantial snow event. Now, this is a little bit uncertain still. I haven't got total confidence in this. No, I have more confidence in it tomorrow, because these situations where you've got mild air attempting to displace cold air, they're always complicated, and very often these snow events that models predict don't actually come off because the mild air actually gets in much quicker. The cold air isn't as stubborn, so you tend often to see more in way of rain and snow from these events. But nevertheless, this is a very substantial cold wedge of air that this system is trying to shift. It's been established for a long time now, so I've got better confidence really that we will see some substantial snow later tomorrow, but it's still a bit early to have real confidence in it, so I'll be doing another update about this tomorrow, just to keep you updated. But certainly on the face of it, looks like many parts of the country getting more heavy snow on Friday afternoon, Friday evening and Friday night, Saturday morning, before eventually that mild air and thaw starts to set in. That's it for now, thanks for watching.